Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. I am Denise, and today I'm going to start getting some meal prepping done for the week. The first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 400 degrees so I can cook this bacon in there. We're having BLTs later in the week, so I want that done up. And here I'm going to boil up some eggs for egg salad sandwiches this week. So I just put a whole pack of bacon on the baking sheet. And it sits in the oven and cooks for about 30 minutes. 20 to 30. Okay, when my oven's preheated, this will bake for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'll flip it halfway through. And once this water starts boiling, I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes. Okay, while I'm waiting for the oven to preheat, I'm going to start making my granola bars. I am out of those. I already set my timer for 10 minutes on the eggs. So for the granola bars, I need 2 cups of quick cooking oats. This is a ½ cup measure. And 1 cup of crispy rice cereal. And then I need a ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. Set that aside. And now I need 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. I use creamy. Okay, now I need a half a cup of honey. And good thing we have a nice stock pantry. Oh, my oven is preheated now. I can start cooking them. All right, here's my ½ cup of honey. Now I'm going to put this in the microwave for 20 seconds. And I'm going to stir it, put it back in for another 20 seconds, stir it, and by that time it'll probably be done. Okay, 40 seconds later, my peanut butter and honey is easy to combine. Now I need a teaspoon of vanilla. Mix that in here. Okay, I'm going to shut this off because that timer is going to go off. Okay, pour this over the oatmeal and Rice Krispies. Stir it. Get everything coated. Okay, now I'm going to drain these eggs and get them sitting in cold water. I'm going to add some mini chocolate chips, about a half or quarter to a third of a cup. I never measure these. And some coconut. I'm just going to finish off this bag. Stir that to combine the chocolate chips and coconut. Okay. Now I have here about an 8 by 11 pan. Crumple up your parchment paper so it stays in there. We're going to put these in here. And we're going to spread them out as evenly as we can. Now I'm going to get my fingers wet so they don't stick. And just make sure I got them all pushed into the corners evenly as possible. Okay, I'm going to put these in the refrigerator for a couple hours so they can firm up before I cut them into bars. Okay, my eggs have finished boiling and they've been sitting in cold water. Now I'm going to peel them and make egg salad. Got about another minute on the bacon. We'll see if that's where I want it to be when the timer goes off. Oh yeah, that's looking good. There's the oven cooked bacon. I love doing bacon in the oven. So simple. Okay, set this aside. Okay, back to the eggs. Okay, there's them. I like to use a pastry blender for getting my eggs chopped up. Okay, that looks pretty good. I just make a simple egg salad. Miracle Whip. Start out with about a 1/3 cup. See where that gets us. And I like onion in it. And a little bit of dill pickle relish. And I don't even mind if I get a little bit of juice in there. This gives it more pickle flavor. And a squirt of yellow mustard. Maybe a 1/2 tablespoon. Salt. Pepper. Give this all a good stir and see what it looks like if I need to add more mayonnaise. Nope, that is perfect. There, I got egg salad sandwiches for my lunch. Okay, my bacon has cooled, so now I'm gonna put it in this container and get it into the fridge. Okay, cooked bacon for BLTs. I'm gonna bring this pan of water to a boil while I get these carrots chopped. I think I have to get my handy dandy sponge thing. I'm just gonna dice these into little cubes like you would find in the frozen aisle of the grocery store. Okay, handful of carrots chopped, ready to get blanched. We're not boiling yet. Okay, my water is coming up to a boil. I'm going to pour the carrots in, bring it back to a boil, and then set the timer for 3 minutes. Okay, it's starting to boil, so 3 minutes. Okay, I just shut my burner off. The timer's going to go off in 20 seconds. I added some ice to the water. Okay, these are going to go in the ice bath, so it stops the cooking. Right. let these sit and cool down for a while, and then I'll put them on a pan and flash freeze them. Okay, I have my carrots draining in a strainer in the sink. Now I'm going to brown up 1 pound of hamburger. I'm going to get the taco meat made for Tuesday. And then what we don't use, I'll freeze. I'll probably use half of it. I'm just going to get this browned up. And see about getting these carrots dried off so I can freeze them. It's not many, but at least I'm getting something done with them rather than having to throw them away. Okay, my hamburger is cooked. I'm going to take a paper towel to this to get the grease out of here. Okay. Now I'm going to add my homemade taco seasoning. Do about 3 tablespoons. Two and a half. I'm going to add about a half a cup of water, maybe a little less. And I'm just going to let this cook for a few minutes so all that can get flavored in there. And then I'm going to let it cool down and divide it into 2 containers, because generally we only use a half a pound. Okay, now these carrots, I'm going to lay them out onto a single layer onto this pan so I can flash freeze them, and then tomorrow morning I'll put them into a Ziploc freezer bag. Okay, there's them. Okay, now I'm going to make a pan of scotcheroos for tomorrow. I need 5 cups of Rice Krispies, or you could use 6 cups of Special K. I don't remember how many that was now. And I need 1 cup of sugar, and 1 cup of light corn syrup, and we are going to bring this to a simmer and simmer it for 1 minute. I'm going to put it on about a medium heat. And then I'm going to need 1 cup of peanut butter. I already have my 9x13 pan buttered. Okay, we are now simmering. I set my timer for 1 minute. Okay, now we're going to add this 1 cup of peanut butter. And we're going to stir this around until the peanut butter is melted. Okay, now we're going to pour it over the Rice Krispies. And we're going to stir this up all real good. Gotta work fast because this stuff hardens up quick. All right, now we're going to pour this into the buttered 9x13 pan. And I need something that will scrape this out. Oh my goodness, that gets hard quick. Okay, now I'm going to wet my hands and flatten that out. And it is hot. Okay, that looks even and delicious. Now we need to melt some chocolate chip and butterscotch chips. I like to do this right on the stove top. Need 1 cup of milk chocolate. And 1 cup of butterscotch. Turn this on low since it cooled off pretty quick. Okay, this is all just about melted. Pour it over the bars, spread it out. Oh, these are so good. I only make them when we go to a gathering because my husband don't care for these and I could eat the whole pan. They are so good. Okay, now I got this ready to take tomorrow. And gonna get some more dishes cleaned up, and I'll bring you back when I take care of my bars. Okay, my hamburger meat has cooled down. Taco meat, I should say. It's all seasoned, ready to go. These are the perfect size container for a half a pound of cooked ground beef. So there's one for Tuesday night. I'm going to put another one in the freezer. I gotta mark this one yet before I put it in the freezer. Now I'm gonna wrap the granola bars. These have been down in the refrigerator for probably 4 hours. I'm just gonna cut them down the middle lengthway. And then I'm gonna cut them 6 times this way. So I'll have 12 bars. And now I'll wrap them in wax paper. And put them in a Ziploc bag and in the refrigerator. And then I just have to grab one out in the mornings. Okay, got quite a bit done again this morning. Oh, it's now early afternoon. So I'd like to thank you for spending this time in the kitchen with me. If you enjoy this kind of kitchen content, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you become a part of my YouTube family. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.